Okay, so assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while that I haven't make a single video after a cut off of 3 weeks because of my agenda in my school. So in this video, we're going to do an IT tutorial by creating an application, a news application calling an API. So the API we're going to call is the name is Burrito Indo API. In this website, it provides a lot of news channel. Yes, just like CNN News, Tribune News, etc. And we're going to just go on here. I already make the working space. Then I run the project on the simulator and also create some folder and also the file. So I already create home, detail, and also a net client. So this file will be calling the API. Next is for the model. So let's go. Maybe we try to create the UI first. So in the home screen, I already create the app bar and also the body which say hello. Now we're going to create a sided box widget, and also width will be $infinity, and we're going to add a child. The child will be a container that have a margin, edge, inset symmetric, horizontal 10. Now we're going to add a child, a row, and children. So we're going to create a list first that's going to show the image, the text, the title, the date, and etc. So I'm going to create a box or a square for the image display. So here you add a container. Inside the container we add a width of 100, and then a height of 100 also, and a decoration, a box decoration. Inside it we just add a color swap gray with a shade of 600. Okay, below it we're going to add a border radius. Border is a curl of maybe 10, just like you want it. Next we're going to add an image, a decoration image. Because we're calling an API, we're going to use a network image. Why? Because it's from an URL, network image. So we just leave it empty, and we're going to refresh. See, it's already displayed the box for our image. Now we're going to add a column. Inside this column there will be a text aligned vertically, which is a date, a title, and also the caption. So we're going to add the text. This will be news date. Below it we're going to add a sided box first of the height maybe 5. Below it again we're going to add text, maybe news title. Okay, below it you add another sided box with a height of 5. Below it again we're going to add another text for the news caption. Okay, now we're going to refresh. See, here in this column we're going to try make it cross-axis alignment. Start. Refresh it again. Okay, and in the row we're going to add a main axis alignment dot start fresh. Okay, as you can see, the box is not centered with the text, so we're going to try to fix it first by sorting out what's the problem. Maybe I just delete this, cut the row and also the column. Boom. So delete sided box. Okay, sided box move inside the container, just using a weight like before, and also a child, and paste it again. Don't forget to fix it and refresh. Wait. Insert a row, it's a container, and it's a column. Maybe inside the container we're going to add a column also. Maybe try to refresh it. Okay, done. We already fixed this. Now we're going to add a spacing, because you can see the box and also the text container is 30 feet, so we're going to add a width of maybe 5. Now refresh. Great. Later on we're going to edit the text, and now we're going to create a model and also the response for the API. So you go back to your Chrome or your favorite web browser and see Burrito in the API, and choose one of your favorite news. I like Tribune, and then just copy this and paste it. Boom. Okay, it took a long time. Okay, while waiting, I already have my own. I already opened a long time ago. So here there is a data. This data is an array. Inside it is all of the content. So we're going to take this JSON and convert it into Dart. How to do that? Just copy this Dart and then until here, and just copy, and you go to a website named JSON2Dart and create like this. Before you copy like this, and then don't forget to add the elbow brackets, and also in the middle of that put curly bracket, and then you add response name news response and generate data. If done, it should be like this. So it will create a response and also the model, and then you copy Dart code to the clipboard and go back to your VS Code, and here inside your folder there's a 2 file named news.dart and also newsresponse.dart. So we're going to news.dart and also paste, and then you take the top, the class news response, and cut that and move to the newsresponse.dart file, because to make it a little bit organized, don't forget to import from the news. Okay, great. You already create the model exactly the same from the JSON in the API. Now we're going to try to call the API. So we're going to create a class name net client, whatever you want, and we're going to type final string URL. So this will be the base URL, and which one? go back to the browser and simply click the API before, and here it is. From here, from the slash after API all the way to the HTTPS, copy that and put it here. So this is the base URL. Okay, great. Now we're going to type the feature and take the response from the news response, and it will automatically call the news response.bat file from the model, and then we're going to type fetch news. Inside we're going to type news channel. I'm going later on we're going to explain what it will going to be later on, but I will type first because it's an API, so using an asynchronous, and then type final string name endpoint equal to news channel. Below it we type final response equal to http dot get. Okay, because it doesn't appear, we must import it manually by package http.target as a http. Okay, try it again. http.get. Inside here, we're going to use an array parse inside, call the URL and also the endpoint. Great. Now we're going to create a statement. If the response status code response dot status code, where is it? Wait a minute. If response dot wait. Oh yeah. Response dot status code equal to 100. We're going to return news response that from JSON decode response dot body. Oh yeah, I forgot, we must put a wait here, and also maybe try again. Status code equal to 200, and then boom. And also don't forget to create the else, which is a throw exception, and you're going to show the message failed. Boom. Now you finish how to call the API. So I'm going to explain what is the endpoint and also the base URL for. So the base URL which is this one, as you can see in the browser, that I copy from the slash at the end of the API. If you copy it and you see the rest of it is called the endpoint, we're going to call the endpoint. The endpoint is the news channel. So if you call 3B News Jakarta, it will show the API from the data from this API. Example, you want to fetch another data from another news. The endpoint will be Antara News. something like that. So that's how it works. And the status code equal to 100, 200 code, which means the code is activated, so the API can be used. Now we're going to try to display into our what our UI by simply we're going to extract widget of this container. We call it news item list, whatever you want, news item list. Okay, great. So it's already been separated. Yeah. And then you just copy this, bam, and type this future builder. So the future builder will be net client dot fetch news. So it will ask what is the news channel. The news channel going to take is this Tribune News / Jakarta, and then simply just paste it inside. And also don't forget to create the builder. The builder is type context async snapshot if I'm not wrong, and then take it from the news response and then type snapshot, and then inside we're going to create another statement. If so this one, the first will be if the API is still loading, we're going to show a circle progress indicator. So if snapshot connection state equal to connection state waiting, what we're going to show is a return and then a center. Inside of the center just simply type circle progress indicator. Okay, next we're going to create an else if this one will be if there is an error. Right, simply type snapshot dot has an error. What going to display is a text that show, oh, there is an error. So the child, a text, and then a dollar sign, curly brackets, and we're going to type snapshot error to string. Let's delete this. Okay. Now lastly we're going to create the else, and then inside the else we're going to create a final name news equal to snapshot data. Yes, that one, and also this one. Okay, great. Now we're going to make a loop, so the data will be displayed and having each of them their own list item. So we're going to list few builder. Okay, and we're going to type item count news.length, and I want to type string red true. Okay, the item builder will be like this. Don't forget the context and also an index. Inside here we're going to return here news item list. But before that, in the news item list widget that we already extract before, we type final data news, and this import from the news.doc. So we're going to take the model from the news.dart. Okay, we've already imported at the final format parameters, and here we type news uh, news index. The body might come to be causing new. Wait. Format document. It's supposed to be, oops, return. Don't forget to type the return here. That's always my mistake. And then now try, oh yeah, before we going to refresh and show all the data, we're going to edit this first. So call it news dot image exclamation mark, and then here news dot ISO date exclamation mark. Going to call news dot so it could be the title, the question mark, and here, oops, news dot which one? Oh yeah, the caption. Now we're going to refresh, see if it's work. Look up here, spawn in package. Spawn.dart. Okay, refresh it again. Start it. Please work. Okay, great. We finally show it, but there's a problem in the UI. So by fixing it, we're going to add a vertical in the margin, and also inside the news list item, maybe here in the column, we're going to put a single charge code. Try to refresh, see if it works. If it works, alhamdulillah. Wait for it to load. Client exception socket. Maybe it's the internet connection. Refresh it again. Wait it to be loaded. While waiting, we're going to fix the text container. In the column, we're going to wrap with widget and expand it and try to refresh it again, see if it works. Still loading, take a long time. It's fine, at least the API already displayed on the UI. That's the best thing. Woohoo! Okay, finally, here you can see the title and also the caption is overflowing. I don't like it. I want to exactly align with the top and the bottom of the image container, and also the image I want to fill out the container. So by fixing the image first, in here we're going to add a box fit, a cover, and here we're going to style the date first. Text style, font size will be maybe 15. The colors dot gray with a shade of 400. Sorry, I just copy this and put in the snippet. And for the title is going to be different. So style, a text style, a font size will be 20. The font weight also be different. The blow. Refresh. So we're going to separate. Oh, it's too light. I will make it a little bit darker. 600 and also 600. refresh, see if it works. Okay, a little bit better, but still it's not very good. Now we're going to fix the offer so many line of text by creating below the text style type max line will be 2, and then the text overflow, don't forget text overflow, sorry, text overflow ellipsis. Okay, and here going also copy it into the snippet, boom, but it's going to be a 1 next line. Refresh it again. Okay, see, a little bit better, right? Okay, now the news is already showing off. Now we're going to create a detail screen. How to create the detail screen is quite easy. Go to the detail screen file. As you can see here, I already created the app bar and also the content. Maybe we are going to immediately call the model news. Don't forget to import and also the format parameter, and simply just call news dot, maybe just the title first, exclamation mark, and go back to home screen and make the news list item and the container rapid widget become a gesture detector, and make it when on tap going to navigate to their own what's it called, on detail screen. Navigator, push context, the road will be material page road, the builder will be context, detail screen, news, don't forget the semicolon. Wait, causing new in the parameter. Ooh, there's something wrong. Return is a possibly non-terrible type, adding either of return. Oh yeah, my silly mistake. Don't forget to type the return. Refresh. Okay, now press one of them and see if the title is the same as the home screen. See? Okay, looks like it's the same. Great. Happy news. Now we're going to edit the detail screen by maybe a container which have a margin, edge insert symmetric, horizontal 10. Inside will be a column. Inside of this, we're going to paste the news title and also edit a little bit using a text style, a font size 25, and also the font weight bold. And here we just simply also create, you can a sided block first, a height of 5, and then container decoration, box decoration, and image decoration image. It is the same network image. The URL is news image exclamation mark, and don't forget to set the width will be 400, and also the height maybe 250, and then box fit cover. refresh. Ooh, looks so good. Okay, we're almost done on the detail screen. Just add the caption, boom, and then just copy here, and then boom. This one will be the content snippet, and the size will be smaller, and also remove the template. Refresh. Oops, too small. Maybe 20. Maybe 15. Try it. Okay. Now you finish your detail screen. Now we finish. See the home and also detail screen. But what if you want more than just one channel? It's easy. You go to your home screen, and here you can see in the fetch news, the news channel only called 3 news. But first we're going to convert into a stateful, so we're going to type in index tab bar equal to 0. Okay, below the scaffold, inside the scaffold, we're going to type bottom navigation bar. A bottom navigation bar, the item will be maybe 2. Wait, I'm going to make it a bit better, right? Here in the items, type bottom navigation bar item. The icon will be icons dot news. Oops, newspaper. Great. And also don't forget to add a label. The label will be string, so Tribune News, Tribune, and copy that and change this into Antara. Okay. Above the items, you create a current index of index tab bar. Where is it? It's index tab bar, and you type bottom navigation, type fix it, and also try style it. Selected item color will be colors.black, and also unselected item will be colors.gray. Done. In here we're going to cut it and type index tab bar equal to 0, question mark, paste the Tribune News, and going to paste again, but this one will be the Antara News terkini. Paste it, and then replace this second one, and maybe here below the full index you type on tab, and then you type int index. Here inside you add a state index tab bar equal to index. So try to refresh it. See, you already have a bottom navigation bar to change the channel. Let's see if it works. Pressing it. Wow, see, a new check operated used on a new value. Why this is happening? Because there's a problem between these two API, between these two different channels. As you can see, there's the same like title, and here also title, but there's also a difference. This one is content snippet, but in Antara News is called description. By fixing it, we're going to the model. We're going to add string question mark description description, and then please also add this dot description and this description, and also here description. Okay, but we're not done yet. Here in the news list item, see, this still contains snippet, so which means only call from the Tribune News. How to fix it? By deleting the exclamation mark, add a double question mark, and also add description. Wait, let's see in the news dot. Don't make it typo. I'm going to just copy here to make sure it's not typo. Boom. And here try to call it again. Description. Description. Looks like it haven't worked for dividing the name. Ooh, something maybe fixing it. Maybe I try us fix this. What's wrong? So news. Oh yes, my bad. I forget to add the news description. Yeah, so it's fine. So we already changed in the home screen. Now we also change in the detail screen. Here, which this one. Paste it and try again. Okay, great. We already create the news app. Finish. We're done. We already display the data into the home screen, also the detail screen, and also try to change the channel. So it's a fun journey creating this application and finish. Thank you so much to watch my video, and hope this video will be educational for you guys. And sorry if I have a lot of mistake, and yeah, that's all for me. Akhirul kalam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.